Now I'm ready.
I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice.
Three Truths and a Lie is a book that I was kind of excited about reading for a while. It was in my most anticipated releases list for the year that it came out. I just didn't get around to it once I picked it up. And it was my video recently where I was talking about books that I really wanted to get to this year that I didn't get to last year. And y'all, essentially this is a story about some kids who go away to a cabin in the woods for reasons which you just never do. I don't know why people do that. Anyway, but they play Three Truths and a Lie a lot. But in the back there's 4 truths written out. Truth 1, Truth 2, Truth 3, and Truth 4. I'm going to list them out for you. First truth is Rob is thrilled about the weekend trip. It's the perfect time for him to break out of the shell to be the person he really, really wants to be. Whoa, okay. Truth number 2. Liam, Rob's boyfriend, is nothing short of perfect. He's everything Rob could have wanted. They're perfect together. Perfect. Truth 3. Maya, the only girl character, by the way, well, the only of the main 4, and I'm going to get to my thoughts on her in a second. Truth number 3. Maya has been Liam's best friend for years, long before Rob came along. They get each other in a way Rob will never understand. I'm trying to figure out which one's the lie right now as I'm reading these. Truth number 4. Galen, Maya's boyfriend, is sweet, handsome, and incredibly charming. He's the definition of a golden boy, even with the secrets up his sleeves. Oh, okay, alright. No, I'm just I know which one's most obviously a lie now that I've read it, but yeah. Anyway, there's a point in the story where this Maya and them are playing Three Truths and a Lie, and she's like, the best way to play it is with truths that are worded differently or something like that. And now I'm looking at the truths on the back, and I'm like, I see what you did there, which is clever, but this book still sucked. So, what did I not like? Let's start with the characters. The characters are all very flat. And there's these shifts in the characters at certain points in the story that don't make sense, especially with Maya. I feel like Maya was such a throwaway character. It was so unfortunate. I felt like there could have been so much more to her, especially as things got revealed about her. I wanted to understand her more, or I don't know. But it just didn't come across well, even in her dialogue. It was unfortunate. Galen's just the worst, though. Galen was the worst. I was reading this book and just being like, can we please kill Galen, right now? There's probably a murderer in these woods. Can we just kill him off? I would be okay if he died first. Totally would be fine with that. As I was reading the story. Because he's that horrible. It's just it was these moments where, first of all, he's just kind of shown off as this golden boy, super athletic, super hot guy, with no real personality. Besides the fact, okay. There's points where he's kind of teases Rob and Liam, because he knows Rob and Liam are both attracted to him. He knows he's attracted to gay guys, and it's just some of the things that he does just really pissed me off. And I don't know. I didn't understand why Maya was dating him. I didn't understand why anyone would want to be with this guy, besides, I guess, he's attractive, because, he was just trash. He was a trash character. Not that any of these characters weren't trash. That's not true. Galen was horrible. Rob, as a narrator, not really great either. Right from the get-go, I'm like, okay, this sounds like it should be interesting and be suspenseful and something that's going to push me through the story. But I think Rob, as a narrator, just didn't work. I feel like the story was in, third person or something. Maybe, but I understand why they put it as Rob as the narrator. But it just was... It's like Rob is telling you the story. But some points where it's just too much tell and show. The pacing was just extremely, extremely slow throughout the entire story. It was just way too slow paced for a mystery thing. And then some things would happen so quickly, suddenly, that they didn't hit. The pacing just never was at the right pacing for where it was to me. I think it's just things either need to be there's a midway that you need to be at with the regular pace stuff, and then with the more big events, I need you to pull it back a little bit, examine it a little bit more. make me feel something when a character dies, because I felt nothing when characters died over the course of the story. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, I'm not even that scared for them. They're in the woods and someone might be hunting them or whatever the fuck's happening. I'm not even that concerned, and I should be. I should feel that suspense and feel that. Okay. Also, I totally kind of figured out what the twist was beforehand. I was just like, as I was rushing through the story after a certain point because I was just done. I was just like, what is this? That would be really disappointing. I actually don't want to be something like this, or like the twists you see in all these other stories. I've seen something like this before, and I bet this is what's going on. It was what was going on. It didn't work. Honestly, the writing's very juvenile. For these characters to be kind of older and be having sex, and for their language, a lot of the writing felt juvenile, though. It really did. It was just like, and I don't know if that's Rob. I think it's just Rob as a narrator telling the story. It just felt very meh. Also, the story had my biggest. So I have a pet peeve that I don't think I've ever mentioned on this channel before. And that's media, because I don't think I've ever read that many books where it happens. Usually it's in other media, and I complain about it on Tumblr. So, it's in this story, it's when two people are having sex. I can't even explain exactly what it is. I'll explain what it was in this. So, Rob and Liam are having sex. And Galen and Maya are having sex in a different room. And Rob knows that Liam, is thinking about Galen. And Rob is kind of getting off on that, but also thinking about Galen himself, because they both seen Galen, like, close to naked, because he's, like, this Adonis, whatever. So, but it was just really weird. It was really uncomfortable. It really pissed me off. I was just like, no, this is gross. I don't want to read this scene anymore. Like, it just was not okay. Like, and also, it was like, I think the conversation comes up later where, like, Galen knows that they were listening in or something, or maybe Galen's girlfriend knows that they were lusting after him or something like that. But it was really weird. I didn't understand Rob and Liam's relationship very much, to be honest. In those early chapters either. There's other times where they have sex in the book, and I'm just like, why? This is not the right time to have sex. It was just really just no. But like that scene really bothered me, and I can't. It's not like that in other media. It's usually just be like a character listening to someone else have sex through a wall type of thing, or watching that person have sex when that person doesn't know type of thing that I don't like. Because like if all the partings are like cognizant of it happening and they're okay with it, that's fine. But like, it's just like, it's weird. It's not weird. It's just like when the people don't know what's happening, it bothers me. And that's happened in a romance that I read once, where it was the watching without them knowing thing, which was just really not something I was about. And it happened in a game once where it was listening through the wall, but it was just complicated, and I hated that romance route for reasons. This happening in here was a little bit more advanced because it was two characters, and they were having sex while the other couple didn't know that they were, like, doing that. I don't know. It's my pet peeve. It's a pet peeve that I didn't realize was a pet peeve until I read it in this, and I was like, hey, Chris, remember all these other times where these things have bothered you in stories that were similar? That's probably a thing. So that happened, and that happened early enough in the story that I was kind of done at that point. I'm really surprised that I even finished this book, you guys. I was just like, I don't need this right now. But I also need to just finish it to have a book done. I think this might be the only book I finish in January, possibly. Unless I finish one in the next 2 days. I'm filming this, actually, never mind. January's been dragging on. I think those next 2 days are going to probably feel like I'm weak. But yeah. This is my life. This is a book I cannot stand. This is wine because I needed it. Yeah. Flat characters, juvenile writing, not a great narration from Rob. The twists and turns weren't worth it to get through the story at all. I really wish I kind of had DNF'd it a little bit, but also, hey, maybe this is going to be like, someone's going to watch this and be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't pick this book up, and I kind of thought I would. Also, after watching this, I also looked at someone else's review who gave it 2 stars. I didn't know they posted it like years ago, and I hadn't been following them then. CC from Problems of a Book Nerd, I think the channel name is. I'm gonna put a link to her review because, y'all, if I had watched her review before this one, I would not have picked that book up. I would have been like, I'm gonna sell this because I actually own this. I would have got rid of it because honestly, I would not have read it like at all. So I'm pulling down that one. You can watch that one. She reviews better than I do, 100%. So also, I don't think she was as frustrated as I am with the book. So, but she still was like, so she articulates why it gets such a low rating very well. And she had some different reasons, I think, as well. So, go check that one out. Gotta give some shout outs to some other booktubers who have reviewed this one and had to live through this book because it's life. Don't read this book. Unless you really, really want to. I mean, you don't have to, like you don't have to listen to what I said. I'm not telling you if you want to read a book, read the damn book. I don't care. But I'm just saying, just save yourself, okay? Save yourself. Okay. I'm drinking Purple Moon Shiraz, by the way. This is my life. I got laundry to do. Also got other videos to film. Maybe. I might be too drunk to film them now. I'm just kidding, I'm fine. Alright, that is it for this 1-star review. I gave this book 1 star. The first 1 star of the year. I actually don't know if I had any 1 stars last year, to be honest. I don't read a lot of books that I don't like usually. Usually I rate things pretty highly, or like at least get them a 3. This was 1 star. Alright, I gotta go. See you all in my next video.